Good morning. Welcome to our copper mining company. My name is John Smith, and I'm the automation superintendent.
Good morning, Mr. Smith. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Walter Jackson, and I am very interested in the position.
Excellent, Walter. To begin, could you tell me about your professional experience in automation and mining processes?
Of course, I have 17 years of experience in industrial automation, mainly in copper mining. I have worked with PLCs, SCADA systems, instrumentation, variable frequency drives, control valves, industrial networks, and process control loops in crushing, grinding, flotation, thickening, and tailing systems.
That sounds interesting. What control system do you usually work with?
I usually work with Siemens PLCs, Allen Bradley controllers, distributed control systems, HMI panels, and SCADA platforms. I also have experience with OPC UA connectivity, Ethernet IP, Profinet, Modbus TCP, and remote monitoring tools for Industry 4.0 applications.
Good. Have you ever been involved in any advanced process control project?
Yes, I have. In my previous job, an advanced process control strategy was implemented in the grinding area. The objective was to reduce variability in the mill load, balance the particle size, and improve throughput. The control loops were tuned, and the system was updated successfully after commissioning.
How do you handle instrumentation problems on site?
First, I check the process variable in the SCADA system. Then, I inspect the transmitter, wiring, insulation, calibration, and signal range. If the instrument is defective, I report the condition, de-energize the equipment when necessary, and coordinate the maintenance work with the electrical and mechanical teams.
Safety is very important for our company. What PPE do you use when you work in the plant?
I always use PPE, hardhead, safety glasses, gloves, safety boots, reflective vest, hearing protection, and respiratory protection when dust exposure is high. In mining, PPE is essential because workers operate in dangerous environments with moving equipment, high voltage, chemicals, and suspended loads.
Correct. What would you do if a sensor detects leakage in a hydraulic system?
I would verify the alarm in the SCADA system, inspect the field condition, isolate the affected equipment, and inform the control room. If the leakage represents a threatening condition, the area must be restricted, the equipment must be de-energized, and maintenance must be supervised according to the safety procedure.
Good answer. Do you have experience with robotics or autonomous systems?
Yes, I do. I have worked with robotic manipulators for sample handling and with automated system for conveyor inspection. I have also studied collaborative robots, machine vision, and AI-based detection systems. In mining, robotics can be used to reduce human exposure to risk, especially in hazardous areas.
How can Industry 4.0 improve mining operations, in your opinion?
Industry 4.0 can improve mining operations through real-time connectivity, predictive maintenance, digital twins, artificial intelligence, cloud platforms, IoT sensors, cybersecurity, and data analytics. For example, vibration and temperature data can be collected from critical equipment to predict failures and reduce downtime.
Exactly. Downtime is a major problem in our concentrator plant. How would you reduce downtime in conveyor belt systems?
I would install condition monitoring sensors, such as vibration sensors, belt misalignment switches, speed sensors, pull cord switches, and temperature sensors for bearing and motors. The data could be sent to the SCADA system and analyzed with predictive maintenance tools. In that way, failures can be detected before the equipment stops.
What did you do in your last job when a PLC communication failure occurred?
I used to check the network topology, switches, IP addresses, cable connectors, and communication modules. Then I used to verify the diagnostic buffer and tested the Profinet connection. If the problem was caused by a damaged industrial Ethernet cable, in order to recover communication.
Good. Are you familiar with risk assessment before maintenance activities?
Yes, I am. Before any intervention, I participate in risk assessment with the maintenance team. We identify hazards, evaluate the risk level, define control measures, verify permits, and confirm that energy isolation and lockout tagouts procedures are applied.
Very good. What softwares tools do you use for programming and monitoring?
I use TIA Portal from Siemens, Studio 5000 from Allen Bradley, WinCC, Factory Top View, MATLAB, Python, and simulation tools for control systems. I also use Excel and Power BI for reports, dashboards, and performance analysis.
Do you work well under pressure during plant failures?
Yes, I do. During a critical failure, I stay calm, follow the procedure, communicate with the control room, and prioritize safety. The first objective is to protect people. The second objective is to protect equipment and restore production safely.
This position includes shift work at a high altitude mining site. Are you available to work in shifts?
Sure, I'm available to work in shifts. I understand that mining operations run continuously, so different groups of workers must operate and maintain the plant during day and night shifts.
Why do you want to work with our company?
I want to work here because your company is developing modern automation projects, autonomous equipment, advanced process control, and digital transformation in mining. I believe I can contribute with the technical knowledge, safety focus, and problem-solving skills.
Thank you, Walter. Your profile matches many requirements of the position. Do you have any question for me?
Yes, I do. What are the main automation challenges in the plant right now?
At the moment, we are improving instrumentation reliability, reducing unplanned downtime, updating obsolete PLC systems, and integrating more data into our Industry 4.0 platform.
That sounds like a great challenge. I could be very motivated to contribute to those projects.
Excellent. Thank you for coming today. We will contact you soon with the next steps. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you soon.
Have a good day. Goodbye.